Hello, everyone. Everyone meaning like barely anyone. Hello, how are you? I am currently doing my makeup to get ready for my second autism assessment. You know what I mean? So I already started my makeup. I used CoverGirl Triple Blend Undercover Concealer. I used e.l.f. Pinky Promise blush. Honestly, this product is so good because it just like, once you put it on and you like blend it in, I just use my finger. It like actually like blends into your natural complexion. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it just does and it looks really good. So I highly recommend. I have a few. I have, what the fuck is this called? Slav Mauve, which doesn't make, I don't know what that means, but it's a good one. It's a more natural one. And I have, it's a very good dupe for the soft pinch Rare Beauty blushes, and this one is Very Well. This one's also really nice. I grabbed a few just because like, oh, I'm feeling different today. Because I have Rare Beauty. This is Resilience. Like, this is a more like fall tone in my opinion. Fucking shut up. Because no, it's not. One second, I have to charge my thing. You're on top of my PC, by the way. So I'm having my second autism assessment, which is pretty crazy. She asks me questions, and I'm just like, because like, am I answering it wrong? Like, there's no wrong answer, obviously. She'll ask me stuff about like my childhood, how I behaved, like, this was the funny one when she was just like, when people say jokes, like, do you understand that they're jokes? And I was like, no. Oh. Hello? Anyway, I was like, no, I don't actually. She's like, do you understand sarcasm? And I'm like, sometimes. Depends on if you're using the sarcasm voice, you know what I mean? Like, oh, really? You know what I mean? Oh, really? This is the brow gel I use in color. Girl, I need my glasses on. It's clear. Alright, brow laminating gel. It's clear. Like, look, it's white. Hey guys, welcome to my fucking, hello? Whatever, like, it's a brush. It's a spoolie brush. Alright, well, let's do it here, I guess. I just, like, it makes a difference how brows, like, look at how much my face, like, I don't know what I'm talking about. And then I have, like, this tiny comb, and it's disgusting because it has a bunch of there's a bunch of gel in it, so like, that's nice. I didn't want to be down here because you can't see me, but like, not that you want to, you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, so I'm just getting assessed for the spectrum. I have a lot of people on the spectrum, like, in my family, so that was also, she was like, why do you want to get assessed in the first place? And I was like, well, I've always had suspicions, and like, you know, and I have a lot of people in my family that have autism, or like ADHD, something along those lines. And I'm using this brow pen from NYX. It's really nice. You just draw little fucking things. But yeah, I've always been curious. And then she asked this one question. I was like, oh no. She was like, did you ever have to take speech classes or speech therapy as a child? And then I went, yes, I did. I really, really did. It was me and the two other boys, and they were like the only kids that had autism. Like, or the one kid had autism and the other one had ADHD. And my mom was like, yeah, you don't have to get tested. But like back then it was so different. Like, especially since I'm a girl, like they didn't think girls had autism. You're just quirky. Oh, she's just so quirky the way that she won't wear jeans for 10 years. That is true. I just straight up did not wear jeans. You know, like, I refused. And sequins. Which I think is more understandable because they're just so uncomfortable. Like the little like things that you have on a shirt and they like rub against my arm. I remember that distinctively. I was trying to walk and I was like, I'm gonna scream. I also didn't really have friends. Do you find that shocking that I was a child that like literally had no friends and were only friends with me because they wanted to hang out with my brother? It's true. I'm not even exaggerating. Like looking back, like as an adult, like it's so sad. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I thought these people were my friends. Like I was friends with these two chicks when I was a little girl. They were twins. They were like evil twins. Like it's and like I remember going over to their house to hang out. And they were like, oh. Like, they said something that, like, made me, like, really upset, so, like, I was crying. And I was, like, going over, like, I just wanted to leave the room. And I went over, and this one girl was like, yeah, go over to the corner and cry like a little baby. Idiot. Like, it's funny, but, like, it's really not because I was a child, you know? But that's fine, like, I didn't deserve to have friends, apparently. Like, all my friends were just fucking weird. And the only other kid I was friends with was this guy who was autistic. He loved dinosaurs. And he would rave about, like, the megalodon and stuff like that. He loved sharks and, like, the ocean. Mind you, we live in, like, Pennsylvania. Well, lived. So, which I just think it's funny, you know, but whatever. I remember, like, those evil twins I was just talking about, when we were in this thing called Odyssey of the Mind. Very specific sort of, like, group that would understand that, but we went to the world, like, competitions. We got 14th place out of the world, which is crazy, and we would like trade pins with other kids. It was really cool. It was a really fun experience. I traded pins with kids from Poland, China, stuff like that. Like, it was awesome. Not gonna lie, it was such a fun experience. But I remember, like, I made these like beautiful, like, they were adorable, like these tissue paper flowers. I don't remember how I made them. Like, I kind of remember, but I really don't. So it was honestly a lot of fun. But these two girls, like, they came from like a wealthier family, like, of course they did, because they were assholes. And I remember, like, their parents, it wasn't them building it, they were building sets. It was just like these big, like, rectangles where us kids were inside, and they had to be spun around to, like, reveal statues. And it was kind of like Night at the Museum. Like, it was pretty much that story, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I remember we had to write a song, and the song was, I remember only one line: watch your statues really rock and roll, it won't be long before they go hard and cold. They made me be the only guy statue, and I was green. I was the discus thrower. And he's like this, Dude, imagine a chubby little redhead child doing this in a box. And they're green. That's what it was. And they hated me. Like, they did me so wrong. And I was like the outsider. I wasn't friends with any of them. It was so bad. Well, I wanted to be friends with them, but they just did not like me. So, whatever. You know, like, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna beg to be friends with them. Whatever. Anyway, it's like, they were just... Anyway, oh my god, I got away from the point. So they built those little rectangle things for us to be spun around in. And they... I don't know, they said something, like, really mean to me. The one twin that was, like, really tall was like, you barely done anything. All you done is make some stupid looking fucking flowers. And I was like, your parents built the entire set. You guys didn't do anything. Like, I was just super blunt, like, this is what happened. They took pictures of you with a hammer. Like, you're fucking 10 years old. Like, there's no way you're building a giant rectangle made out of wood that spins and can support the weight of me. The chubby kid. Like, there's no way you made that. So, I was just blunt with her. She's like, you only did this. And I was like, yeah, well, at least I did it. Damn. It's probably why I didn't have friends. I was too blunt with people. So, also, like, with this, my psychiatrist person that's doing my assessment, it's my second assessment. I don't remember what I was gonna say, but anyway, so I'm using this mascara called Berry Brown by CoverGirl. I really like it because it's pretty much for redheads. Anyone can wear it, but like when you go in the sun, it like looks red. It's so cool. So this is my favorite mascara. And I do love the spidery look. Like, look at how cute it looks. Oh. So, yeah. That's what I've got going on. Look. I love some little spider action. It's pretty much what I've got going on. That's it. And I'm gonna hang out with my boyfriend today, hopefully. Some crazy family shit's been going on with him, so he doesn't want me to be involved, but he also wants me to be there. So, I mean, I've had my own family, like, crazy shit, like, crazier than that, so I'm like, babe, I'm used to it. Which is kind of sad, but, like, I will be fine. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's really cool. Alright, well, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Like, I'm not gonna show you the finished product. Alright, so imagine this here as well. That's what it's gonna look like. Okay, I gotta go get assessed. So, I should have done that. Or wait. You fucking kidding me? Well, it kind of looks scary, so maybe that was for the best. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, I guess. Bye!